Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. If you are new around here, welcome. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. I do appreciate you guys being here. So I'm still in my bulk recording phase. So if you hear like the filter in the background or anything, you know, your girl is just trying to get through these allergies. So let's continue on, okay? So you guys know I'm coming back to one of my favorite websites where I do a bunch of research. No, I'm not affiliated with them, but anytime I find a good website where the authors do a great job with information, research, data, just supporting everything that they're talking about, I like to bring that out there. I also love Yahoo Finance. I also love Market Watch. I like Motley Fool as well. I like NerdWallet. And so those are some of the places where I like to research. We always talk about research, do your own research, research. Sometimes people need help with that. Like, what do you mean research? What should I be asking? What should I be looking for? What are some of the resources I need to use to research? And so this is one of my favorite websites to research dividend stocks on. And so I said, let me bring a video with you guys so that we can kind of talk through this together, do some research together. And I figured this is a great topic because look what the title they titled this as. I love this. 20 best recession-proof dividend stocks. So let me just back up. You guys been hearing probably since the beginning of 2022 a recession. We're going to have a recession in 2022. Oh, it's going to come the summer of 2022. Then the fall and winter. Then 2022 kind of came and went. And then now it's a recession in January of 2022. And then in the spring, now we're going to have a recession at the end of the year. Who knows? People have been trying to predict recessions for a long time, and rarely does anyone get it right. And what a lot of seasoned good investors do is they just put positions like ETFs and stocks into their funds, into their portfolio, that could just help protect it versus trying to time it, or more so getting scared out of investing. I don't want you guys to feel like you can't invest or you're scared to because you're going to lose all your money. If the stock market was a flim flam or a sham or a place where people lost money, people like Warren Buffett wouldn't exist. If you invest the right way and you have the right knowledge and foresight, you can get through any downturn, and long term, you build your wealth. You've been seeing my accounts on this channel. They've been going up year to date. And if I would have not been investing, waiting for a recession or waiting, my money is going away or something, I would not have had all of those returns. So I just am here to encourage you guys. And that's why one reason why I'm putting this video out is, again, so that we can see with data and with information, that we can be confident when we invest the right way. So 20 of them, right? We're going to talk about this 20 good dividend recession proof stocks. Okay. Now you don't have to go and buy everything. This is not financial advice. We're just doing some research and just chatting together just to open your eyes that, yeah, we may have a recession, but good companies can outlast and will outlast a recession. Okay. So we're going to talk about today. I want you to also understand, I love that they put this here, is that all of the 20 recession-proof stocks that we're going to talk about today have these 4 traits. They all pay a dividend yield near 3% or higher, okay? So to all of my dividend investors, this is a good thing. Another thing is that they have paid uninterrupted dividends for at least 20 years, okay? So paying an uninterrupted dividend for that long proves that these are decent companies. 7 of these stocks have 100+ year streaks. Yes. You heard me right, and you see it right here. 7 stocks with 100+ year streaks. And then the third tip here is that all of these that we're going to talk about outperform the S&P 500 now I really love this. I think this is one of the reasons why I wanted to make a video, because I love how they highlighted the 2007 to 2009 financial crisis. So every single one of these stocks that we're going to talk about today outperformed it, the S&P 500, during that year. Now that was a doozy of a time when it came to a recession. That was really, really bad for a lot of people. And then all of these are rated either safe or very safe. And I really, really do like that. So we got 4 great criteria here that all of these 20 dividend recession proof stocks meet. So let's look at them and see what they are. Okay. So you can see right here, I'm going to move my face down so that you guys can see. I'll move my face like right here to the side a little bit. You can still see me. So These are the 20 right here. Now these are ranked by yield, but we're going to rank them by safe. They're going to rank them by safety when we scroll down. But I just wanted you to see like by yield. The biggest yield here is EPD, which is Enterprise Products, and that's at 7.44% yield. But like I said, all of these are ranked safe. All of these survived the 2007-2009 crisis. We're not going to go through every single one of these because this video will be super long, but I will leave the direct link to this site below so that you can go over there and do some more research, and it'll drive traffic to the site because like I said, the authors do a great job with the information and the time that they put in. And like I said, I love Yahoo Finance and Motley Fool and NerdWallet, but I also like sites like this that I feel like are under the radar that not a lot of people know about. Okay. And so you see, look at this, Realty Income. Now y'all already know that's one of the GOATs when it comes to it. So if you feel nervous, like, oh my goodness, Realty Income, they have been taking a hit because they're in the real estate sector, but they were able to survive not just the last recession, but the 2007-2009 and many other recession, and probably more that we're going to have in the future. Recessions are not a new thing, guys, okay? Recessions have been going on for a long time. But again, if you put your money into good companies and into good funds, you'll be okay. Okay, so now that you see all these, this is numbers 1 through 10 ranked by yield, and then I'm going to click next and you can see the final list here, okay, 11 through 20. So you can see like Kimberly-Clark, General Mills, Coca-Cola, Johnson & Johnson. So think of companies when the pandemic happened, right? When the pandemic happened, where were we still shopping at anyway, right? These are recession-proof companies. Where were we still going to shop? Where were we getting all of our hordes of toilet paper from? And our 10,000 bars of soap and toothpaste and a bunch of water? Where were we getting all these things from? It was these types of companies, okay? So if I scroll down here, they rank them from the least all the way up to the best recession-proof stocks. Okay, so you can see starting at number 20 is Flower Foods. They make a lot of the stuff. Now I'm going to be honest, I was buying a lot of this stuff. Okay, I was buying the tasty cakes and the bread and all that good stuff because again, we had to like hoard a bunch of food, right? It was kind of unknown about what was going on in the world, and so I was just buying things to keep in the house because I figured at least we would have enough to eat. And so Flower Foods makes a lot of the stuff that we love, especially the bakery goods if you have a sweet tooth. And so you can see right here, again, I'm not going to go through all of this, but this is number 20 and we're going to work our way up to the best company. But I wanted to show you that these are like recession proof, some good recession proof stocks. You can see this has been paying an uninterrupted dividend streak for over 20 years. You can see the return during the 2007-2009 recession, the current dividend yield, and the sector that it's in, which is consumer staples. Again, I'm not going to go through all of these, but you can read all of the information here. They give some statistics, which I love. You can see number 19, which is WEC Energy. So, I mean, all of us was using a lot of gas and things during this recent recession, or I guess the one we're kind of quote unquote in. You have Enterprise Products Partners, EPD ticker symbol. So I know that's one that you guys really like. Again, I'm not going to stop and do all of them because this video is going to be long. Lockheed Martin. So that was one that a lot of people don't really think about. Like, okay, this is an aerospace company. This is a company that it's not as sexy as like a Tesla or an Apple, but this is a really powerful company that a lot of governments deal with. And so under the radar, again, this is really, really big in the military industry as well. And so, again, not financial advice, but again, I really love this list because it gave you a lot of companies that you've heard of, but I really didn't like sit down and think about. But yeah, they are recession proof. Coming down to public storage, this is really, really big, especially because people are trying to move. They want to get a bigger place. A lot of people have to get smaller places, and so they'll go to a storage facility and store a lot of, their products, their goods, not even products, but their personal things, right? Furniture, TVs, toys, clothes, things like that. And so public storage has been paying theirs out uninterrupted for 41 years, and their yield is 4.2%, and they're in the real estate sector. Okay, so again, All these companies pay a dividend, okay? McDonald's is ranked number 15. Now, McDonald's, I know, especially when the pandemic first happened, like the one that we're in, McDonald's was making a lot of money because you don't have to get out the car. You just stay in your car. You don't have to worry about coming in contact with a lot of people. You could go through a drive-through, get your food quickly. And so I really do like McDonald's. And I can tell you this is one we're actually looking at adding to our dividend portfolio. Really, really great company. And I like McDonald's. I mean, all children seem to like come out the womb knowing what the golden arches are. At least that's what it seems like to me. So we're going to continue going. You have Consolidated Edison here. That's in the utility sector. They've been paying theirs out for 47 years. Again, I can't go through everything because this video is going to be long. Oh, look at this one. Bristol Myers Squibb. Now, I know a lot of you may have heard of their products and this company before. They've been paying out their uninterrupted dividend streak for 52 years, and their yield is 3.5%. Really great company, again, under the radar. Number 12 right here, look at this, one of our favorites, Realty Income. They have a yield of 5%. I've made many videos on Realty Income, so I will not go into detail here, but I love Realty Income. Great recession-proof stock, and they pay every single month, okay? And you can see some of their tenants right here. Coming down to PepsiCo, they are rated number 11. I think Pepsi is a good company. I would like to add them once we're finished with Coca-Cola. You can have both, and I really do like both of them, but I like Coke a little bit more than Pepsi, just personal preference. But you can see their dividend yield is 2.7%, and they've been paying theirs uninterrupted for about 57 years. Lots of like iconic brands that many of us have used, heard of, and eat on a regular basis, or at least I do. So, great company, great recession proof. Here's another great company right here, Genuine Parts. So a lot of us are keeping our cars. Buying a car is crazy expensive nowadays. So if you're trying to keep up with your car, having good tools and access to parts is very, very important. So they are ranked number 10, Genuine Parts. You can see that their yield is 2.4%, and they've been paying theirs out for 57 years. And you can see how they performed during the 2007-2009 recession. Scrolling down to number 9, Kimberly-Clark. I mean, how many of us buy these paper towels and these toilet paper and if you have children, like the wipes and the diapers? Those are things that many of us use on a regular basis, and they've been paying this out for a whopping 87 years, which is amazing. Uninterrupted dividend streak for 87 years. Great dividend yield, and you can see how they performed during the 2007-2009 return. You can see Duke Energy, they're ranked number 8. Again, I'm not going to go through all this. Wow, 95 years is actually pretty awesome. Uninterrupted, that's a long time. A really, really long time. Coming down to number 7, which is Coca-Cola. They've been paying their uninterrupted dividend streak out for over 100 years. Their yield is 3%. I really, really, really do love Coca-Cola. A great assortment of products and drinks and beverages that they have worldwide. And I use a lot of this stuff. I buy it pretty much every time I go to the grocery store. So I really do like Coca-Cola, and we have that. Number 6 is Johnson & Johnson, a fantastic pharmaceutical company. I mean, probably the top healthcare company in the world. Really, really great. Been around for a long time. You can see their dividend yield 2.9%. You can see some of their like subsidiaries here. Really, really good stuff. And a lot of us have their products in our homes. Like, we have Johnson & Johnson somewhere in our house. Coming down to number 5 is Chevron. They've been paying their uninterrupted dividend streak for over 100 years as well. Their yield is 3.8. And I actually really do love the energy sector. It's one of those sectors where the old money is. That's always what I think of it as. Like, that's where the old money is. Number 4 is General Mills. 2.7% dividend yield. Been paying out their uninterrupted dividend streak for over 120 years. And again, during a recession, what are people buying, right? They are buying these products. So again, it's great to have balance and safety in your portfolio, because the market doesn't always go up. So you want to play defense as well with your portfolio. Coming down to number 3 is Colgate. Really good company. You can see how they performed during the 2007-2009 recession. Their yield is about 2.5%, and their uninterrupted dividend streak is about 127 years. Many of us use their product. They have oral care, food for pets, home care, and personal care. good company. And I believe number 2 is probably my favorite, one of my favorite consumer staple companies, and that's Procter and Gamble. This is another one. If I was going to get like an individual stock, this is one that I really am looking at in terms of adding to our Robinhood. Once we get to some of our other share sizes, is Procter and Gamble. Their yield is 2.5%. They've been paying an uninterrupted dividend streak for over 130 years. And I mean, like, I was using Pampers for my children. I am a faithful fan of Tide. I love Tide. I'm a believer in Tide. That's just me. I love it. I'm bougie when it comes to Tide. Like, I love Tide. And I also love their paper towels and toilet paper. That's just me. Certain things I don't mind the general version of, but other things I need the name brand because it just works. And so P&G is a really, really great company, and I think many of us, would agree to that. And then the number one recession-proof stock is ExxonMobil. Okay, energy sector, 3.4% yield. You can see how they performed during the 2007-2009 recession, and they've been paying an uninterrupted dividend streak for over 140 years. I mean, amazing, amazing. And I love that, again, everybody has heard of ExxonMobil. Even if you don't know a lot about investing, you have heard of ExxonMobil. Warren Buffett really enjoys ExxonMobil. He has a lot of shares in it. A lot of the funds that many of you guys have, like SCHD or VTI, have ExxonMobil in them. So this is a great company to have, whether it's individually or inside of a fund. And this would be one I would put money in if I didn't have BP. I'm very happy with BP. We're up quite a bit in our position in BP, so I wouldn't sell BP. But outside of that, I really do like ExxonMobil, just personal preference. So again, they have some closing thoughts here. You can't, and like they said, you can't predict a downturn because many companies, many industries and sectors will hurt during a downturn. But if you want something that can really kind of stand the test of time, have a proven track record, it's these. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Hope that you enjoyed walking through these with me. This is a little longer than usual, but when I'm researching, these are some of the things that I'm looking at, and I figure, why don't I bring you guys along in a very simple and easy, understandable way, and we can kind of go through this together. Let me go back up to the top. Like I said, you will have the direct link to this below so that you can see all of these good companies as well. But like I said, you see them all here, the top 20 best recession-proof dividend stocks. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell notification button so that you don't miss an upload every time I post a video. And until next time, I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye-bye for now.